Growing up in the Appalachians, my parents warned me not to look out the window at night. I just discovered the horrifying reason why. Growing up in the Appalachian backwoods, you're raised to respect things that don't make sense. My parents weren't superstitious in a cartoon way. They didn't hang garlic or chant incantations. But there were rules. You knew not to go into the woods after dusk. You never whistled after dark. And for the love of all that's holy, you never looked out the damn window at night. I used to think it was just backwoods paranoia. Tales of mountain witches, skinwalkers, and whistlers passed down like folklore. Something to keep kids from wandering off or scaring each other around campfires. But last night, I broke two rules. My name's Jonnifer. I know, my name's a joke. It's half John, half Jennifer, all misery. I grew up bullied in school and just kept to myself, especially after my older brother Luke vanished in 2006. One minute he was playing outside after dinner, the next, gone. No struggle, no trace, just gone. I moved back home a few months ago to take care of Mom after her stroke. The house hasn't changed much. Wood-paneled walls, that same old draft through the floorboards, and her room still filled with religious icons like a discount Vatican. I sleep in the attic now. It's got a small window that faces the tree line. Last night I was lying awake, scrolling Reddit and feeling bitter about my life, as usual. That's when I heard it. A low whistle. Not a song. Just one long, breathy note, like someone exhaling through cracked lips. It came from the woods. I froze. My thumb hovered over my phone. My brain tried to rationalize. Wind, owl, some drunk hunter lost in the hills. But something deep, old, and primal in me said no. Not wind, not an owl. Something watching. I sat up. I don't know why I did it. Maybe it was the years of ridicule over the family legends. Maybe I was just sick of living in fear. Or maybe something wanted me to look. So I whistled back. I know. But I did. Then I stood, walked over to the attic window, and looked out. At first, there was nothing but trees, a gentle rustle of wind, moonlight painting the world silver. And then I saw it. Something was standing at the tree line. Tall, gaunt, wrong. Its limbs were long and stiff, like they'd been put together by someone who didn't know what a human looked like. It wasn't wearing clothes, just dark, stretched skin. No hair, no ears. And its face. God. It was wearing my brother's face. Not just a resemblance. His exact face. Eyes wide and empty, like glass marbles, mouth hanging just slightly ajar in a way Luke used to do when he was thinking. But it was stretched too tightly across a longer, bonier skull, like a mask made of meat. It tilted its head, and smiled. Then it whistled back. But this time it wasn't just one note. It was the same tune I used to whistle when I was a kid. One I made up for Luke when we were climbing trees. I stumbled back from the window so hard I cracked my head on the sloped ceiling. I scrambled for my phone. No signal. The power flickered. Then the house creaked. Not the normal kind. A deliberate, weighted step on the floorboards downstairs. I grabbed the bat from beside my bed. Mom's room was next door. I needed to get to her. But when I cracked open the attic door and peeked down the stairs, I stopped cold. There were two shadows at the bottom of the staircase. One was mine. The other was too tall. I backed into the attic, quietly closing the door, trying not to breathe. The floor groaned beneath me. I clutched the bat like it would do anything against that thing. Then something whispered right through the keyhole, in a voice half Luke, half static. Why'd you look, Jonnifer? The door handle turned. I don't remember what happened after that. I must have passed out. When I woke up, the sun was rising. The house was empty. No sign of Mom. No blood. No broken doors. Just one thing left behind. A small pile of teeth at the base of the attic door. Baby teeth. Luke's baby teeth. I recognized the tiny silver filling in one. I'm writing this now from a motel 2 towns over. I don't know what to do. I can't go back there. I think whatever I saw, whatever wore my brother's face, is still out there. I think it waits. I think it calls to people. And I think the window is just the beginning. If you live in the Appalachian Mountains, don't look out the window at night. And for the love of God, don't ever whistle.